Season 2 is starting and it's supposed to take us back to Fortnite having banger storyline, just like the chapter 2 had. While I will explain why the Greek season is the best time to follow Fortnite's story again, I will also try to predict the future. Scyan, shut the fuck up! No, you! I am the Fortnite storyline expert who has researched on this story more than even Donald Mustard himself. Yeah.
I own the story now.
So let me predict the future for you right in this video. Now why should you do that? I have actually gotten a lot of predictions right in the past. For example, I was the first person ever to predict that Season 8 Chapter 2 was the last season of Chapter 2 and how it was meant to be a second phase of Season 7's story. I predicted the Triarchy in Chapter 4, how they used to rule together but a civil war started among them. Predicted how Origin and the Imagine were supposed to release in Season 2's Battle Pass, while the Order in the same season but the item shop. Now my favorite one, I predicted Fortnite Open World 4 years ago. The Fortnite Open World game that the leakers just started to talk about. Also, I was first to say that the Greek theme season will be happening in Fortnite in the near future. I even brought up how Oro would be related to it. I predicted this season coming in Season 3 Chapter 4. Imagine being a 5 realities hater. Shame. That's probably enough to show you how I get a lot of predictions right. So let's begin predicting more.
Peak prediction 1.
3 of the map changes coming is 1. This ice should melt and become the new Atlantis of Fortnite. The last Atlantis was Coral Castle and it was pretty, yeah, but not like Atlantis level. Also, Poseidon should be a boss here with his trident, and maybe the castle hotel gets destroyed. The Poseidon of Fortnite could also be the same guy as this statue. Thick fish, since fish sticks and so on are the Atlanteans of Fortnite. Or Poseidon could be an exception, being the only Fortnite Atlantean who looks like a human, thanks to being brother of Zeus. The second POI is probably gonna be the coolest new map change yet ever since Mega, because this one is an extremely unique and fun one. That's being Mount Olympus, which has been teased since the start of the season. Trust me, if Mount Olympus happens, God, it's gonna be so fun! I feel like Ruined Realms is gonna become Mount Olympus or this mountain, or it's just gonna hover in the sky. But Ruined Realms could also turn into our third location. This location is connected to what we have been shown a lot. The Styx River, which souls of the dead people go through it in the Greek underworld. And it was even teased within this huge Season 2 mosaic. I believe that next season we will see a river on the map filled with souls. Maybe even us dying in the next season would have a unique mechanic. Something either like the Midas Revenge LTM, or maybe like Warzone Gulag, you fight other dead souls to be revived. And at the Styx River we should also have Throne of Hades, god of the dead. Then to go through the river and reach Hades castle, you would need to go through the gates of the underworld, protected by a Cerberus boss fight. So in a Fortnite match you first have to kill Cerberus in order to reach Hades. I really think that this underworld map location and this like Mount Olympus, these are gonna be so much fun. I can't wait for them. Hopefully Fortnite does Atlantis well too this time and it will be fun to go to.
Banger prediction 2.
Mount Olympus is famous for having 12 Olympian gods connected to it. These are all of those 12 Olympian gods, which I believe that we will see every single one of them in the next season as a skin or either just talked about in the season. Now wait, that's not very dense. Watching a Scyan video thinking I'm gonna do simple theories? Nah! The first ever teaser to the Greek season had a text on it saying Odyssey 6. Odyssey turned out to be one of the good gods, possibly even the reason why the gods went into sleep under the map or inside of the Pandora's box. Let me explain what I mean better. So there are 12 gods connected to the Mount Olympus, while here we have 6 and Odyssey and a Mount Olympus is visible within it. I believe that the idea Fortnite is planning to do within the next season will be 6 of the 12 gods will be good gods, and the other 6 will be more of evil gods. Ones like Zeus and Poseidon who are stuck within the Pandora's box right now. I believe that the 6 good gods ages ago put the other 6 evil ones into a sleep, so they stop harming the people. That's leading to the island getting empty, being exactly how the society managed to take over the island instead of the Greek gods. And as we know, society using Greek magics like medallions or these relics of power, as Odyssey says. The Greek magic is reawakening the sleeping gods with it. Pandora's box opening being the last touch needed. So once again in the next season, 6 6 good gods should fight 6 evil ones, as Jon Jones should help the good gods a lot. Now, how would we know like who's a good god and who's the evil ones? Well, the next theory is exactly how.
Cooking Prediction 3.
The leaked Greek skins coming up could be put into 2 categories. One, the gods with the more modern clothing, then the other more magical and original design for the gods. I actually believe that this has the really biggest storyline reason for it. If you think about it, the evil 6 Greek gods were put into sleep long ago. So as time has been passing, they have experienced nothing, therefore not evolving with the modern times and staying the same while they got put into sleep under the map. So having crazy looks like this. While after the war, the good gods moved on with their life, experiencing the modern times, so having clothings like this from now. What are those? So yeah, that's why I believe that some of the gods have more like a modern design to them and some other ones have like a classic older look to them. But who would be in the battle pass though?
Banan Prediction 4.
These are the skins that I think would be in the battle pass. Replace the Zeus here with the Fortnite version. And I put this guy here because man, I want him so bad. And yeah, Kratos is the secret skin. If next season starts and Kratos is not in the battle pass, Fortnite. Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth! Either Zeus or Hades should be the tier 100, or the battle pass could also be the 8 T's gods within the Pandora's box. Those being Zeus, god of all Olympians and lightning, Hades, god of underworld. Which at first the Hades design was meant to be this, but I predicted that Fortnite is probably gonna change that design. And yeah, I was right. Thankfully they did, and god, that looks so cool! Aphrodite, god of love. So many people are gonna simp on this one. Clark. Apollo, god of archery, music and the sun. Or instead of him, Artemis, the god of archery. One of them should be battle pass and the other item shop. Medusa, the snake tail one which turns you into rock if you look into her eyes. She gonna have lots of sims too. Clark. Tori. Now my favorite, Ares, god of war. Then Poseidon, god of seas and horses, which will either be thick fish or this classic design. Finally Cerberus, the god of Greek underworld gates. One of these skins could be replaced with Odyssey. And yeah, I know that the leaker said she's gonna be like a ranked reward skin. But remember this, until the season 2 update releases, the leakers don't have like the full information about the skins coming up. They only know some things, not everything. So we got 3 choices. Either Odyssey, the actual skin, is battle pass or item shop. Then you can get an extra style for her based on your rank within season 2. Or the second choice, Odyssey will be 2 skins. The actual skin you gain from the battle pass or item shop. Then you get a basic version of her for free from the rank based on your rank within the season. I really hope it's one of these 2 choices because I don't have time to play ranked. Please know I like this skin and I want it. But sadly there's a third choice that could happen. Odyssey will have 2 versions, one base version and one crazier version with helmets that flames comes from it and stuff. This one is so cool. So we could get both of these from the ranked challenges, like maybe the base one only do like 2 challenges in ranks and you get it, or the other one 15 challenges to get this one. I hope not. So yeah, there is that, and the battle pass in this season has the potential to become the best battle pass yet. Last one being season 2 chapter 4 and the one before that season 2 chapter 2. Will this season beat the other 2 peak battle passes? I hope so. Now it is extremely hard to get an entire battle pass right, so if I get like 3 skins or 4 of them right, I'ma be still happy. There were so many good Greek skins coming up. Epic is gonna torture my wallet. I'm gonna go homeless. Help me. Speaking of which, I believe that God of War 3, some other characters from it will come into Fortnite as well. Like maybe we get a Zeus collaboration skin with the Blade of Olympus. That would be so cool. Maybe that blade has a pickaxe and a mythic just like the Ninja Turtle things. Now talking about Kratos being part of the battle pass, there is a huge reason why I think that. And this big reason is exactly why I say you have to follow this Greek season's story. That's right, Clark! Do it! I brought up young Kratos because guess what? Charlie Van, the person who handles the Fortnite storyline from now and much more. This guy is a legend himself. While not just that, this guy also worked on most of the amazing Marvel movies before the Phase 4 happened. And even in Phase 4, he worked on Shang-Chi, one of the only good movies there. This one has worked on so many good things. He's cooking. That's one of the 2 reasons why you need to follow this season's story. If you don't know why creating Kratos is impressive.
Zeus! The hands of death could not defeat me. The Sisters of Fate could not hold me.
You do not deserve to play Fortnite anymore. Go play Warzone. You don't deserve Helldivers 2 either. For democracy! Yeah, boy! I love this game so much. Now the second reason why you need to follow Fortnite storyline from now. Recently, we also learned from the Fortnite story team how there is huge things they're working on coming up really soon. Those being the new vision of Olympian for the story. Till that happens, Season 1 Chapter 5 or everything else is kind of like a so set up to the true storyline coming up really soon. And knowing that he's the father of Kratos. Oh shit. No, I'm sorry, Charlie. Next season's storyline is definitely gonna be one of the best. Make sure to enjoy it. It has the potential to be even better than Season 2 Chapter 3. Don't be like this guy, be like him instead. Sell your soul to the 5 realities for democracy.
Reality Prediction 5.
Peter Griffin played a small part within this season's story, same as the Ninja Turtles and Solid the Snake. If the Kratos collab truly happens, I believe that he could be part of the storyline too. A very small part of it, since again Charlie Van made him. Okay, think about it. John Jones already knows Kratos, going to recruit him as a hunter within Season 5 Chapter 2. So what if Jones in the next season at the middle of helping Odyssey be like, hey, I remember that guy who is a master at slaying Greek gods. Let me call him up again, we're bros.
Life Prediction 6.
Valeria in the next season is gonna marry Hades, making Clark jealous.
Rock Prediction 7.
We know that in every chapter, Fortnite likes to design the world of the game in a new different way. We had the bubble and the flip side islands, and then the chapter 4 reality chunks. What if the unique way that the chapter 5 map is held together is that like there is still 2 sides again in this chapter, but then they're held together by Atlas, the titan who held the skies and the world together with his bare hands. A huge titan could be under us right now holding the entire map together. That would be an extremely dope way to make the chapter 5 design different than the other ones.
Big Boy Prediction 8.
We know how not only gods will be part of the Greek season but also titans, beings that can be as tall as mountains. This huge hand belonging to a titan as well. I feel like at some point in the Greek season we will either see the titans walking within the map's waters, or they're just walking around the map, them being as tall as this mountain on the map.
Father Prediction 9.
We know how Midas will play a big part within the Greek season's story, along with even Oro as I predicted before getting a new design for the Greek season as well. I believe that maybe Midas finds a full powerful relic from the Greek season, which that relic is exactly how he gets to represent the Flores Lava LTM coming up. Like maybe he gains fiery powers through it, and Midas's mission could be to be the one who controls the islands instead of the society. Maybe Valeria also goes with him. I can't wait to see how everything goes for Midas.
Wow Prediction 10.
Medallions or a version of them should still play a part within the next season, since they're kind of like Greek powers, and hopefully we should gain Greek mythics within this season. Like maybe killing Poseidon gives us the trident of his, which allows us to control water and do attacks with it. Zeus gives us his lightning bolts for zapping enemies. For killing Medusa we gain the power to turn our hair into snakes, so when the enemies look at us they turn into a stone. And so maybe the medallions play a part in letting us have these powers.
Event Prediction 11.
I believe that this season should hopefully have a live event, if not that would be so criminal. Voice lines should also return maybe in a new way for telling the story too, as I also feel like that a mid-season big event will happen regarding the Greek gods, maybe a massive boss fight with the titans or something. And I really feel like this season is gonna be filled with extremely cool PvE fights and elements.
Biggest Prediction 12.
Pandora's box has finally been revealed with this massive titan's hands coming out of the ground thanks to Valeria. And not only it teases 8 gods stuck within it through the orb, there are designs on it, and normally these designs tell a story of why the object is built and the story of the object and all of that. Same as here. On the left side you can see god of the Olympian Zeus. And near him, Ares, god of war, is attacking towards the right. Well, now look at where Ares is attacking towards. We got Hades, brother of Zeus and the god of the underworld, as his guard dog Cerberus is also attacking towards the left, more so towards Ares. Yep, it seems like ages ago when the Pandora's box was ordered to be created by Zeus, he made it because of a great war that happened. A war among his army and the army of the underworld or Hades. These two brothers were at war, leading to Zeus wanting to trap all the underworld and Hades with within a magical box named Pandora. Now we know that Zeus actually succeeded and the entire Greek underworld along with Hades and Cerberus are stuck within this box. No one even through how souls are coming outside the box. But there seems to be more than just Hades stuck within it. But all of these gods on it. It could be that Odyssey and the rest of the 6 good gods kind of pushed Zeus and all his army into the box as well. So now the entire army of Zeus and the entire army of Hades, both of them are stuck within Pandora's box. Hopefully at least 3 or 4 of these predictions turns out true. But you need to prepare before this Greek season starts. So click on this video on your screen to learn everything needed. Because again, this season's story is gonna be so much fun.